Welcome to Low-Key PD. In this video, we're going to explore how to insert a chart into a Google Doc. So you're in your Google Doc, click on the Insert menu, and notice that chart is the fourth one down. You have four options. You can either insert a bar, column, line, or pie chart, or if you already have a chart in an existing Google Sheet, you can insert directly from that Google Sheet as well. So I'm going to insert a bar chart, and notice that the first thing it does is it inserts a bar chart for me. Now you may be asking, where did this data come from? Why did it insert this particular data? Well, if I click on the chart, a little chain link appears in the upper right. I can click on that, and then I can open the source data for that chart. All right, so I have period 1, period 2, team 1, team 2, team 3, team 4, and then the data. All right, so this is the data as it is. This data is being represented in the graph that was inserted. All right, but watch what happens if I change some of this data. All right, so instead of 89, let's say it was 59. All right, my graph in the Google Sheet updates. And then it may take a few seconds, but in this graph, once this graph recognizes that the source data has been changed, there will be a little update button up here, and then it will update the graph or the chart according to that new data. All right, so let's say I hit refresh. All right, so now I get this little update button. I'm going to click on that. And now this chart has been updated to reflect a change in that source data. This is basically an image of that chart, so I can use typical image formatting options. I can set what the text wrapping should be, or I can click on this little snowman, go to all image options, size and rotation I can adjust. If I want to resize it, I can adjust the text wrapping here. I can recolor it if the document already has a kind of a color theme. Let's say I want shades of purple instead, I can do that. And then I also have other adjustments for images. I can set the transparency, brightness, contrast, all for this chart. Pretty easy to insert this chart. Probably one of the best strengths of this is to insert a chart that already exists in a Google Sheet. If you have data you need to display, you're probably keeping track of it in a Google Sheet anyway. This is just a convenient way to import those charts.